Do another live. Another week goes by, and how quick are things going at the moment? Plenty going on. We've been from Melbourne to the sales. We've got multiple venues this week. Unfortunately, no winners this week, but I'm sure we can rectify it this time if you keep following. So, of course, Woven is no doubt the big talking point. I thought he was definitely okay in the Skyline. Maybe not quite the right part of the track. He definitely has improvement. So we're going forward with a bit of confidence, and we'll have a good look at how the 2-year-olds shape up this weekend, and we've got a couple of them, so that's exciting. Well, more than a couple. Of course, the Black Opal on Sunday as well. And Euripides was a great second last week. He's actually going to go to the Pago next Saturday. Looking forward to that. He had a good gallop this morning and is pretty happy with him. Outside that, what do we got? I am the Canberra Cup ambassador. I've been lucky enough to win the Canberra Cup twice with two extremely good horses. Samadout, the winner of the Winks Stakes. Winks to Samadout. I think, talking to Derby, they might have won it 3 times, I think. I've got another chance on Sunday. And also the other winner was Arapaho. So I'm the Canberra Cup ambassador, so I'll be down in Canberra tonight for a cocktail party. So look forward to catching up in our great nation's capital. I'll be there. And I'll be back in Sydney tomorrow. Where are you, Luke? What do you got to report?
No, Melbourne tomorrow. We're down there with some lovely horses in sunny Melbourne.
Yeah, and big day in Melbourne. You can't be everywhere, but Luke is the lucky man. He's got the Midas touch with Pericles. Luke, I haven't got my trophy for the Futurity yet, and apparently Luke is... nobody in Melbourne watches this. No, like, in fairness, that is no loss. Absolutely no loss whatsoever. But Luke, nobody knew you didn't know anyone down there.
I didn't get a trophy. I was just doing circles and high-fiving myself down there. So anyway, I'm happy to take it if we can get it.
You missed the TV interview, and I'll tell you what, if it was me, I'd never miss a free chance to talk. Anyway, so Luke will be down there. Big day. What else have we got? English sales. Once again, we're probably more active than we thought. We thought we did really well. I had the lurgy at the start of the week, so I'm just coming right. Hence, I'm up and about today. First time I'm probably feeling close to reasonable. So we're lucky enough to get 2 street bosses through maybe a little bit of luck and good fortune, good management. What's our favourite sire, Luke?
Street boss is mine at the moment, for sure.
How did he gallop this morning, Pericles?
He's fantastic. He looks outstanding. He's in great order, and he's ready to go again.
You're fantastic. So we're lucky enough to get a street boss half sister to Point and Shoot, who trialled really well yesterday, and another street boss out of Irizarba, who I thought was exceptionally nice. So Jim's very happy with them. Got a lovely Justify filly as well. Alabama filly out of a New Zealand Stakes performer, Alabama Express filly. He's doing a phenomenal job. Unfortunately, we're going to have to meet one of his progeny tomorrow in the All-Star Mile, one of his best progeny, Treasure at the moment. He's doing a great job, and that filly's going to maybe get over a little bit further too, so she's got plenty of quality. And there's also a Maurice filly, so we've got plenty there. Interested at all, contact Georgia. She will give you the download. Georgia at bakerracing.com.au. Right. Heaps of runners, Luke. Heaps of triallers. We've got our Champ Overpass trialling next week.
Yeah, Tuesday.
We'll rock and roll. You going to get the questions up?
Yep.
Here we go. That is Horseshoe Hill. She looks fantastic. She's running tomorrow. We'll get into that a little bit later. We've got Cowra, we've got Canberra, we did have Newcastle. That's out. Raj, 2020 World Cup cricket final, mate. Look.
I don't follow cricket.
Eh? Yeah. You're not the man to talk to. I was going to say, because I don't want to put any caveats on their support. Coulter. Right, he's running at Hawkesbury. We'll turn the fans off. It's very muggy. I just over here. Oh, Al Frogley. I tell you what, you always hate to see people on a warm, muggy morning, 25 degrees in a jumper. You know what that
You know why?
suggests
No,
to
no,
me? That suggests you've done zero work.
I will take it off and I can say you cannot bag my shirt like you last time.
Well, it's actually blue. I prefer you in brown. What do you got to report, Al?
Oh yeah, it's getting towards the pointy end of performances, and
Sales.
Come on.
so very, very happy with.
What's your pick of the sales?
I think of the sales, the Justify filly that we bought was exceptional. I was talking to Lewis yesterday, and he thinks it's one of them. It's exceptional filly, but I think all four.
Of course,
fillies that
Lewis
we
is
bought-
our breaker up in Scone.
Yeah. No, I think we bought very, very well down there.
Right, Al, and looking forward to the World Cup 2020 final. We're not getting a lot of coverage in Australia.
Ask him about the
No.
rugby. Yeah.
No. Did you know every New Zealand team got beaten bar one last weekend in the Super Rugby, and the only reason that they won is they were playing each other, the two teams. Right. So don't start talking.
All our
we-
Kiwi friends,
we-
eh? I'm proper Aussie now. I think they're in a lot of froth and bubble with a good new coach.
Yeah, they're the coach that we sacked. So, yeah,
Anyway,
it'll be
all I'd
interesting.
say is we might not be big enough and strong enough. Anyway, sorry, I've got to be nice to him.
Yes.
I've got
Are
to be
you in
nice.
trouble with your mother? With your
Yeah,
wife?
I'll pay your bill this morning. Righto, Luke, let's rock and roll. Of course, a heap of triallers during the week. Arapaho was back trialling. We've got Overpass next week. Here's Coulter. Of course, a good Elfin horse, a couple of good trials. Luke, what did you make of him?
Yeah, his trials have been good. 1200. He trialled over at Hawkesbury
Raj.
and he was in good order. He's 1300 first up. He's going to benefit from the run, but he's got a nice gait and Chad Lever ride. Robin.
So, yeah, here's Defiance. He trialled really well yesterday. Senjutsu, he's in great order. He's entered for two places, Hawkesbury on Saturday and Canberra on Sunday, where he's got a shocking gait. So we'll probably lean towards Hawkesbury, Luke.
Yeah, exciting horse. I think he's stacked full of talent. He was good last prep. He did everything wrong when he went to Melbourne, but he's come back in great order. His trial was fantastic. I think he's a big chance wherever he goes.
Yeah, he looks fantastic. So really happy with him. He's Sandpaper. He trialled yesterday, possibly going to go to the Ajax. Monty VB's in great order. He's going to run next Wednesday. Back to midweek grade. I think he'll be very hard to beat. Here's Arapaho. He trialled really well. Hit the line late. May even consider going in the Doncaster fresh up for him. There's not a lot of options. He gets in with an okay weight and he can run well fresh, Luke.
Yeah, he can. He's fantastic. He's only been a length and a half there. Seen the last time in, so he can bob up at odds fresh.
Brilliant. Here we go. Here's War Eternal. He looks absolutely fantastic. He wasn't at Newcastle today. It was Newcastle or Canberra. Tricky. I quite like the race at Newcastle and its gate, though the track's firm, and at the moment Canberra looks like they could get some rain Saturday night.
Yeah, there's a little bit of juice in the track at Canberra, and that's mainly behind the decision. He needs a bit of cut in the track. He looks fantastic. I don't think he's ever looked as good as he has this time in. He's ready to peak.
And his last run was excellent. Here's Paradoxium. So he's in great order. He's just glowing. Look at that beautiful picture. And as you can see, very casual, relaxed customer. Trial at the start of last week was exceptional. His work on Tuesday was good. Couple of dual acceptors, and I'm thinking that maybe at the race, maybe even a smaller field, Luke.
Yeah, he's in fantastic order. It's amazing to see him back at the races after what he went through in January, and the team have done an amazing job here at home, and he trialled fantastic. He's in good order. He's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, so it's 1200 first up. It's still demanding enough, but even to get this far in terms of what he's been through is quite phenomenal and suggests he's got a remarkable constitution. So definitely a lot riding on it. To make the Golden Slipper, he has to win. Simple equation, win and you're in. So definitely plenty of pressure. But I think he's ready to run a good race. He's got that natural speed. He'll put himself there out of trouble. And I think Jason Collett was very happy with him on Tuesday as well. So fingers crossed. Todman, I've had a second with unencumbered in that race before, but it's generally a very, very tough race. Here he is, Overpass. So he's trialling on Tuesday, Luke.
Yes.
And he'll have a couple of trials, probably gallop between races and maybe a day out at the races before the TJ. I think he's a forgotten horse. His run in the Everest was remarkable. He's just a marvellous horse. and coming up really well. He's never looked better, so very, very happy with him. Pick up the tab, trialled well. He's going to go to the races soon, as did our Anchorage. He's a horse that we know is going to be better over a little bit further. Poisonous trialled well too. Artanius, he is in the Black Opal on Sunday. Drawn gate 2. His run on the Breeders' Plate was actually pretty good, Luke.
Very good, yeah. He got back there and hit the line well. He's trialled really well this time in. He's only had the one trial, so he's going to take plenty of benefit out of the run, but he's got a great gate to do no work.
Yes, he's going to be able to get a good run. Dylan Gibbons on, and I think he's very genuine. So he goes in a each way chance. Obviously a big field, tough race, but he's not out of it. Thunderlips drawn wide on Sunday. So the question mark is whether we run. The wetter the better for him. I think last time he had heat stress, he just never fired at all. He's better than that, Luke.
He is, yeah. He's got a tricky gate. He'll need a few scratchings, but if he does get in a few gates, I think he's worth a shot in the road.
He's Robusto. He trialled yesterday. He's probably going to go to the Ajax next week. I'm thinking he'll probably need it, and then possibly the Doncaster Prelude. We know his best form is at the Randwick Mile, so we've got to be in the Doncaster to win the Doncaster. Green Space as well. His first up run was okay against some exceptional horses.
Yeah, I think he's going well. He'll take more benefit out of Saturday's run. Just wait for him to get to 2,000 and beyond.
Yeah, I think his work on Tuesday was great, albeit we had a fair bit of rain over the weekend, so it's probably a wet track, which might have helped him, and I just think he's probably looking for a touch further even already in a very, very tough race, but I think he's up, going well. Olafson, 2 races again. He's in the same races as Senjutsu, so invariably we'll try and split them, Luke.
Yeah, his first up run was good. Took plenty of benefit. His work on Tuesday was the best I've seen, so I think if he steps up to 1,300, it will suit him, and he's in a good chance.
Rightio, he's Raikkonen, he's trialling next week, Luke. Looks fantastic. We've tried to get him a little bit lighter. Last preparation he never came up as expected, but I think he's a hope. Here's a horse that is running on Sunday. He's trialled well. Who rides?
Chad Lever, 2-year-old first starter.
Could you have got Craig Williams?
As it turned out, we may have been able to get Craig Williams. He is at Muswellbrook, but I wasn't aware of that.
Anybody after a job as a racing manager, send it through your CV. No disrespect, Chad. I think he's ridden more winners for me than anyone. But yeah, what's Craig Williams doing at Muswellbrook?
Well, when I mentioned Bjorn, he wasn't sure who you were. But said Pericles, he remembered you. So.
I think he's a good chance. How do you see him, Luke?
Yeah, look, his trial's been good. He's a really honest campaigner. He's pretty professional. He knows what he's doing and tries really hard.
Right, here's Point and Shoot. He trialled really well yesterday. Another trial, then possibly 1,100 early April. Compensation is a horse that's trialled really well. He just keeps improving and looks fantastic. So I think he's one of a number of horses that are about to fire, and I think he can on Wednesday.
Yeah, he's a nice horse. Trial's been fantastic. Can't wait for Wednesday.
There he is, Euripides. He galloped really well this morning into the Pago. Big ask, but I think he'll improve considerably from his run last Friday. Here's Pericles, the big fella. He's back. Hard not to like him. He's just got a great attitude, and I can see why. He's quickly one of our favourites. Just a gentleman, and great to see him win that special Group 1. So he's we're very, very lucky to get a horse like him. So, and here we go, Iron Will. He was okay first up, so we may even look for a race late next week. He's in good order. Nikosi's going to run Saturday week. He didn't fire at all on Saturday. Hopefully, fitness-wise, he can come on. Here he is, Woolwoven. Another gentleman, beautiful colt. He's in great order. No doubt he's going to be better for that run. Will he make the field, Luke?
Yeah, look,
the Golden Slipper.
A little bit of a question mark at the moment. It's a very condensed market. We'll know a little bit more what happens on the weekend with prize money and automatic entries. So we'll just have to weigh it up and may look at the Pago.
Any questions, Luke?
Yes.
Right.
Will Senjutsu go to Hawkesbury or Canberra like the Hawkesbury?
Yep.
What is plan B if Jason can't make the weight for unleashing? I pretty guarantee he'll make it.
He'll make it. He wants to make it. He needs to make it.
Raikkonen trialling next week. Yeah. What grade of race do you think he will start his prep in?
Just a benchmark race. There's not a lot of options. He's still at a tricky rating, I think early 80s, so there's not a whole heap of options. We'll just try and get him back performing. That's the first aim.
If all things go well with the
No
opponent.
good having runners unless they're winning. We know well, Luke.
Yeah, that's right.
We used to.
If all things going well, would the opponent in 2 weeks be an option for unleashing?
That's the plan.
Any news on Miss Trentina when she might be back at the stables?
No, a long time she's out. She needed a throat operation, unfortunately.
Disneck.
We'll get to him.
How is Foxglove coming along?
Yeah, nice filly, very well bred home affairs, and he's a stallion that we've backed heavily. She's got a great pedigree, she's a great chance. Is that it, Luke?
That's it.
Easy. Chili Mark's now another import from Derby, and she trialled beautifully yesterday. 740, probably about 1,000 or 2 metres short of her best. She's got plenty of ability. I thought she trialled very well. Morosini trialled well. She's possibly going to run next Saturday. Pierre Eva has to trial a lot better very soon. Hey Jude is going to Cowra. 1 of 4 at Cowra on Sunday. Luke, were you throwing darts this week? Was it
hometown? Always like to support the hometown and maybe try and get out there and see the family.
I don't know much about Cowra other than it's between Parkes and Canberra. Is that right?
No.
Between Orange and Canberra.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do. Yeah. There you go. Hey Jude, she was okay last time. She was very good first up. At the moment, Cowra, it's a heavy track. I think that probably suits her.
Yeah, that's right. We were looking for chasing a wet track with her, and up to 1375. I think it'll suit. She's got a good gate. Bjorn Van Overmeer rides, so she's in with a good chance if the races go ahead.
And yeah, heavy track at the moment. It'll dry out a little bit, won't it, Luke?
Yeah, it's not too much rain over the weekend. Good draining track, great facility.
Great. I'll tell you, they reckon the rugby league fields didn't drain that well because you were very, very slow. Was that? Tartan Tiger's another one going to Cowra. She's also in at Hawkesbury. Would lean Cowra away. You better make sure the races are on.
Yeah, that's right. And she was great winning at Goulburn. Hopefully she can back it up and go back to back.
He's Steffi Magnetica's sister. She trialled really well yesterday. She's 2 from 2 at the trials this time in, Luke.
Yes, it's a nice filly and very progressive.
Our Queen, she's possibly going to run on Wednesday. She's in great order. I think she's fit and ready to go. Right, any more questions, Luke?
What's your favourite cocktail for this evening's shenanigans at Canberra?
Well, I've been very crook, so I don't know about any shenanigans. It might be conservative-igans. So maybe a mocktail tonight, Luke. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be great if you would.
Our times change. Anyway, so Lobby's best bet, I just want to go here before we have a look at her, is Curie. He's a part owner, no bias, at Cowra. He thinks it can win. And his other best bet is Unleashing. You've been very busy with logistics, Lobby, and this weekend. Did you purposely pick these races just to give Lobby a headache?
Sit him as far as we can.
Yeah. Oh, here. Talking of the horse at the moment, Curie, here we go, hoping to go back to back. And if the motto, keep yourselves in the best company and your horses in the worst, was true, I wouldn't be next to Luke. But how do you see it, Luke?
Yeah, look, she was dominant at Mudgee. She did everything right. She's just been doing a few things wrong, and she's been out there again just to build her confidence, and Little Fish is sweet with her. We've always had a good opinion of her, but just hadn't lived up to it until now. So hopefully she can go back to back, and then she can make her way back into the provincial and city area. Yeah,
and one of the great things too is you get Bob's money as well. So 5,000 extra for winning out there, which you can double up if you purchase another horse. Any questions on that, please contact Georgia, bakerracing.com.au. Here's Perfuma. She tried really well, possibly going to run next week. How do you think she's coming up, Luke?
Fantastic. Yeah, she's in great order. There's a nice 1400 metre race for her to kick off her campaign. Tigletta.
Tigletta. Now, we may even accept at Goulburn on Tuesday. It's a tough race on Sunday. It's an English $100,000 bonus. But you've got to be winning. So we'll possibly go towards Goulburn, and she's got a bit of an awkward gait. Monty Supreme, she's on the walker at the moment. She's just finishing work. Marvellous preparation last time. Geez,
Fantastic. She's wide in the market and she's up in grade a long way. But she's a 1,000 metre winner. She flies fresh. I think she's going to run a really big race at huge odds.
Yeah, and it's much about if she can run well, we could possibly look at the Galaxy. So that's the main aim. I really think she's probably better around that 1,100 metre mark. So under no illusions, it's an extremely tough race. You've got to kick them off somewhere. And she couldn't have done too much last time, winning 3 in a row, just beaten in a group race. So I think she's come back great. She's trialled well. Here's arriving home. She's in good order too. She's trialling and she's back to her best. Right, here's Unleashing. This is Luke Hilton's best bet. She looks fantastic. She's a leaner, more athletic filly. Of course, my racehorse, a lot of owners. No pressure, Luke.
No.
I'll have to absorb it tomorrow.
She's a quality filly mare, and she's improving all the time, getting out to a right trip. She's 2 from 2 at the mile, and she's had a nice gap between runs with a trial.
Yeah, I think 4 weeks between runs is ideal for it. Bit of an awkward gate tomorrow, so Jason Collett's just going to have to figure that out. But I thought her last win was huge. She gets a little bit of weight relief, not enough in terms of the handicap, but I think she's up to this grade. Here's I Am Dirty. She's a lovely filly. 1 trial for 1 win. I think La Nina trialled very well yesterday. Nafanua, really, it's D-Day for her on Monday, Luke.
Yeah, sort of promised a lot at the trials and hasn't lived up to it yet. She didn't get a preferred surface last time, so we monitor the track with her and hopefully it dries out. And
Horseshoe Hill, who we saw earlier, she's in great order. Had a long time off. Last start she was second to Raging Force a long time ago on the Saturday 2-year-old race, Luke.
Trials have been great. She trialled up behind a really sharp horse last time, and she looks in really good order. It's obviously a tough race, but she's going to benefit when she gets over further.
She's an A-lister. She trialled yesterday, trialled well. We'll look at possibly going the Morris McCartan next week, and Springley in the last race on Saturday.
Yeah, she's in good order. She's had a trial between runs. She was okay first up, so she's got to improve, and hopefully she will.
Okie dokie, Luke. We have, I'll just go through. George's best is Cabalas each way, and Raccini. So she's going 2. We've got enough runners to warrant that this week, I think.
I might go 2 as well.
Steffi.
Yeah? Steffi as well.
Okay, just we've got to make sure we've gone through them. Right, we'll go through Melbourne quickly. Okay, straight into it. He's done hot 2, race 2, drawn 5. Melbourne, how do you see him?
He was fantastic first up. He had a long time off, and he was huge. He was on speed and did it tough. So he's had good grounding. Hoping for no sort of second up syndrome off a long break, but he's in great order. Hugh Bowman rides, good gate, down the straight. Yeah, I think he's live.
Yeah, I think he's a good each way chance. He was great first up. If he's taken any improvement off that, he's going to be hard to beat. Seems to be in really good order. Better Off Alone, race 3, the Ottawa Stakes race, drawn 4 of 10, Craig Williams on.
Fantastic in the Jim Crack, great trial the other day under Jason Collett here at Warwick Farm. She worked outstanding on Tuesday morning, very sharp. So look, she goes down there as a good chance, good gate, great rider.
Yeah, and she ran well in the Jim Crack Stakes, just didn't have a lot of luck wide. Looks to get a good run on Saturday. We go on to the next race, Pillow Fight. Hugh Bowman on, drawn 4 of 9, the CUNY Stakes. She's rock hard fit and well, should put herself up in speed.
Yeah, up in grade, but the run against Sinsalt's been Frank Sinks. She gets up on speed, rail out tomorrow at Flemington, I think will suit. And she's in a good chance and maybe be able to stretch out over further after this.
Yeah, so she's definitely got a great base, bit of time between runs, I think that suits. Then we get into the All-Star Mile, and one horse that belongs and deserves her place, Steffi Magnetica. She was great first up in the Apollo, 5th after drawing a wide gate and going back. She's travelled down a great order, had a good gallop at Cranbourne on Tuesday. Hugh Bowman on. I see her getting a lovely run, maybe 2-3 pairs back, Luke.
Yeah, good race. She's in great order. She'll take heaps of improvement out of that first up run. She can sort of be a little bit lacklustre second up, but you've never taken her to a mile second up, Bjorn. So this is exciting and change things up. Goes to Melbourne, Hugh rides, gate 4. I think she can just little bit of protection from Jenny, and she should be finishing off.
Yeah, and it's a tough race, no doubt about it. You've got to respect all your opponents, but I think the 3 weeks between runs actually suits a little bit better too. So I think she can, if she runs up to her best, she's a giant killer. We know that. She's not out of it. Then we go into race 9, the Newmarket Handicap. And if form counts, Jolie Star won the race last year, and Jolie Star bet Cabalis the other day. He gets a bit of weight relief. He's drawn 1 of 15. Whether that's good or bad, I'm not sure.
No, it's straight racing, so gates can be a little bit of insignificance, just depends on the way the track's playing, but he's in great order. His run was fantastic against Jolie Star. She won the race last year, so it's right form.
Yeah, and I think when you look at the race, we've got 2 horses in it, Disneck and Cabalis, who have both won down the straight. That's important. Disneck's drawn the middle of the pack. He should be able to get cover, get back, relax if they go quick enough up front, or give him any opportunity to finish. He's not completely out of it.
No, he's got a great record down the straight. He loves it when he can just find cover and launch late, and he'll be doing that tomorrow.
Alrighty, okie dokie. Luke, okay, hit us quick.
Better Off Alone, we've done her. And will Josh be on over passing the trial next week?
For sure he will.
Confirmation he will. What's happening with Helen's Way? It's going to have a jump out next week.
Brilliant.
That's
Yes,
it.
Jenny.
Raytini and Alicia.
Thank
Well,
you.
I told her.
Thank you. Liv, any winners?
Pick one of your own.
Tartan Tiger.
Darden Tiger. Right, Luke.
That's it.
Okay, let's get into Randwick straight away. Roccini, tricky gate. Not sure we're going to run.
No, she has got a tricky gate. Trials have been fantastic. Looks unbelievable, and her work on Tuesday was great. He just needs a few scratchings. It would be nice.
Paradoxium, we've been through them. Obviously, a lot counts on it. We've got Horseshoe Hill. We've seen Unleashing. We've been there. Monty Supreme, Green Spaces, Spring Lee, awkward gate as well. We're probably going to try and ride her with a bit of cover and finish off. And we've covered the rest of them. Done. Anything to add?
That's it.
Layla, how are the horses in Melbourne? You were down there?
Yeah, all really good. Excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, Paul, any winners?
Paradoxium.
Monty Supreme.
Paradoxium. Righto. I think that's about it, folks. So we've got George's best, Lobby's best, Luke's best. If you're in Canberra, look forward to seeing you in our great nation's capital. Other than that, I'll be at Randwick tomorrow. Big day, and stay healthy. Very important.
Bjorn, Steffi gave me a hickey.